Okay, stay with me this morning, but I was reading in 2 Kings almost over and over again in 2 Kings 15. It talks about how like this person came in, reigned, but they did what was evil in the Lord's sight. They didn't turn from the sins that Jeroboam had committed. And if I mess up some of the names, I'm human and I'm not perfect. But it says, Pekahiah, son of Menahem, began to rule over Israel in the 15th year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah. He reigned in Samaria 2 years, but Pekahiah did what was evil in the Lord's sight. He refused to turn from the sins that Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had led Israel to commit. And then you switch over here, and it says, Pekah, son of Remaliah, began to rule over Israel in the 52nd year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah. He reigned in Samaria 20 years, but Pekah did what was evil in the Lord's sight. He refused to turn from the sins that Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had led Israel to commit. And as I was reading this, it made me think about like when our parents do something that is wrong and we don't have the discernment really to be able to know that it's wrong, and we follow in that path. So for example, my birth mom was a drug addict, and I could have fallen in that path too, but I had people around me that made it so I wouldn't fall into that path. And I also chose not to fall into that path because we don't have to be like our parents. And that's such a big stigma for people, is that like, oh, you just end up just like your parents. Oh, they're going to end up just like their parents. It's like, that is not what it has to be, because if you turn away from the sins of the people that have come before you and you break those chains, then you can have such a more fruitful life. There will be things that you don't pass down to the people that come after you. So like for me, I used to like drink very frequently and things like that, and I cut that out of my life just because I knew that there was an addiction that came in my family, and I never wanted to pass that down into my children's lives, and that's something that I never want them to deal with. And on like a different level, I've had body image issues and different things like that that I struggle with, and I never want to pass that down to my daughter. So I'm healing all of those things in myself right now. I don't want to be the one that passes that to her, you know what I mean? And so it's totally like not the same, but also you can take something out of it. Like when these people come into power, I guess, after someone else, and they don't turn away from the sins that the people before them committed, they just continue to do what was wrong in the Lord's sight, and they never fix the issue. Be aware of things that have happened in the past and how you can learn from the mistakes that people before you have made, because that's like one of the best teachers, is to see what people have done before you, and if they have made a mistake, like you can turn from that, you can do something different. And that's why like learning from experience is so much better. I hope that makes sense. I feel like it makes sense. It makes sense right on here for me.